August was upon us, and the summer was beginning to wind down. Time to squeeze in one last sailing vacation before the chill of fall arrives. This year we plan to take a longer vacation, 2 whole weeks in fact, so that we would have more time to wait out any inclement weather events that were sure to arise. This is drawing on past experience. Raven and I went up to the boat a day early so we could get some final preparations done. The next day, the boys were all set to join us, but first they had one very important appointment to make.
Well, it's 10 to 10, and Victor and I are on our way to the vet for another blood draw. We're hoping that microfilaria is not present. There was one microfilaria at the blood test last month. Hoping the prophylactic treatment that we're giving them will take care of that. And you'll be all clear today. We're headed to the boat here a little bit later on tonight, and we'll be gone for 2 weeks on the boat, so we're hoping that we'll have good news. We're ready more treatment. Got some good news today. We went to the vet and he got the all clear. There's no microfilaria in his bloodstream, so that was very good news. He's going to be active. He's also at 84 pounds. He had been 64 pounds when he went into the shelter in Texas, and he's steadily gained weight since then, and gained weight when he came with us. So definitely getting more energy and looking much, much better.
Even at this late hour, Barker's Island was bustling with activity. The annual Lake Superior Dragon Boat Festival was getting started with the Friday night Waking of the Dragon ceremony. Dave arrived just in time for the closing fireworks.
All right, so Victor and I have arrived, and we're at Barker's Island. And it is 9:10. It's a beautiful night. Hey, buddy. Kind of noisy back there. I'm about to give Jill a call here and let her know we're here. Hey, girl. Hi. Oh, burr.
The fog and nearly full moon put on quite a show later that evening. It was a peaceful way to end the day as we rested up for a long day of travel ahead. On Saturday morning, we had a few last-minute errands to complete and some final provisioning before we took off on our trip. It's always interesting to try to make our way through the crowds at the Dragon Boat Festival, kind of like driving through the state fairgrounds. So, we just did our last provisioning run, and I packed up all of our meat in freezer bags like this. Steak and hamburger and chicken, everything. So here's all the packaging I'm going to be throwing away before we leave the marina. I think that will definitely save on space. I'm pretty sure that we can probably fit just about all of this meat into our freezer. with it packed that way, so I think it's going to work well. And got our food hammock and stow the last of our stuff, and we'll be ready to go. You all set for the trip, Raven? Good girl. Here's Mr. Victor, who is newly declared heartworm free. Woohoo! Ready for an adventure. Yes, you are. I'm gonna stretch first. Good boy. Good boy. Yes. We're on our way to somewhere, either Port Wing or Two Harbors tonight, and it's a beautiful day. It's about 1:56 p.m. Not much wind. The good news is that we are on vacation. It's a glorious day. We have lots and lots of food and lots of provisions for the doggies. I think we're set.
Happy to be moving?
Happy. Due to the light winds, we were going to be motoring no matter which direction we went that first day. We decided to stay along the south shore and pull into Port Wing for the night. Port Wing is a small harbor located about 30 miles east-northeast of Superior. We hope to continue all the way to Bayfield the next day, as the forecast was predicting 2 to 3 days of rain and thunderstorms to follow. We figured it would be more pleasant to wait out the weather in a place where we'd have access to a dock and electricity. After all, we are on vacation.
We're going to get there by tomorrow evening.
Trying to get there by tomorrow evening, because after that the weather forecast says we'll have 2 days of rain and thunderstorms. So we like to be in Bayfield for a couple days if we're going to be hunkered down. So that's the plan. About 20 miles from Port Wing right now. So we're just coming along the south shore of Lake Superior. It's a little bit of chop, but the waves aren't too bad. The sun is shining. It's a really nice, comfortable temperature. But I'm glad we have the enclosure on. It would be pretty chilly without it. The wind is cool off the lake. The doggies are quite relaxed. Port Wing at about 7:30. So we'll have plenty of daylight. Get some dinner going, and yeah.
So we are on our way to Port Wing, and should get there about 7:30. It's 4 o'clock right now. And got the doggies here. And Jill, and Raven. Jill's sitting on our new cooler. She's liking it. It's a good central spot to sit. And that is what we have going on around us. We're just bouncing along motoring, which motoring seems to be typical whenever we go to the Apostles. There seems to be a way around it. Sometimes on the way home we get to sail, but if we want to get there, it would take a lot of beating into the wind because we're going directly into the wind right now. So Jill, what did you do? You had to loosen it?
I had to let out a little of Mr. Victor's harness. He's getting a little bit tight on him.
Yeah, he's gaining some weight.
Yeah.
84 pounds. Considering he was 64 when he came into the shelter in Texas, he's doing well. Yeah, we know. We're coming.
It was calm and quiet in the Port Wing Harbor. We took the doggies out for some exercise and then went back to the boat to get some dinner going.
Cook
making rice, and the lake trout is in the oven. I'm sure this oven doesn't cook totally even.
So there is our fresh fish. And
Oh, you think so?
get some rice here.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. You ready for dinner? Hi. You ready for dinner? So this is where you're gonna hang out? Yeah?
Some ill-mannered dogs there.
Join us for our next video as we push off from Port Wing. We have a beautiful day on the sparkling waters of Lake Superior, despite the fact that the wind, again, is not in our favor. We make our way to beautiful wait a minute, that's not Bayfield. What could possibly cause us to change up our plans and decide to head north to Silver Bay instead? You'll have to stay tuned to find out.
There's that storm.
Yeah.
Would you say this was?
Our anniversary gifts to each other.
Our anniversary gifts to each other.
New rain suits.
For the girl who has almost everything.